Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that can make or break that all-important first impression. What not to do on a first date. From awkward moments to total deal breakers, we've got you covered with the biggest mistakes you need to avoid. Whether you're a first-timer or a dating pro, stick around, because these tips might just save you from a total dating disaster. Let's get into it. Number 1. Talking too much about yourself. Talking about oneself is a natural part of communication, but when overdone, it can create a negative impression. People who talk too much about themselves may come across as self-centered, uninterested in others, or unaware of social cues. Striking a balance between sharing personal experiences and engaging with others is key to healthy conversations and meaningful relationships. Impact on relationships. Talking too much about oneself can strain relationships as it may be perceived as narcissistic behavior. It prevents genuine connections as others may feel unheard or undervalued. Social perception. Excessive self-talk may lead to others avoiding conversations with you, thinking you lack empathy or are not interested in them. It can harm your social standing, making you seem overbearing or attention-seeking. Active listening. Good communication involves listening as much as speaking. Demonstrating interest in others helps build rapport and shows respect for their thoughts and experiences. Balancing conversations. Share personal stories, but allow others to speak and contribute equally. Ask questions and encourage others to share their perspectives. Self-awareness. Being mindful of how much you talk about yourself is crucial for maintaining positive social interactions. Pause to assess whether the conversation is balanced and if the other person feels involved. Developing empathy. Empathy allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, understanding their feelings and perspectives. It shifts the focus from self-centered conversations to mutually enjoyable exchanges. Social cues. Pay attention to body language and verbal feedback to gauge if the other person is engaged or losing interest. Adjust your speaking accordingly, allowing space for others to contribute. This lesson encourages self-awareness and empathy in communication, emphasizing the importance of listening and engaging in balanced conversations. Number 2. Checking your phone. In today's digital age, checking your phone has become a habitual part of daily life. While smartphones provide instant access to information, social interactions and entertainment, constant phone checking can lead to issues like distraction, decreased productivity, and even mental health challenges. Understanding the impact of this habit and adopting mindful phone usage is crucial for maintaining balance in personal and professional life. Prevalence of phone checking. People check their phones an average of 96 times per day. This habit can become compulsive, leading to increased screen time. Reasons for phone checking: notifications, social media, emails, messages, fear of missing out, FOMO, on updates or news, habitual behavior driven by boredom or anxiety. Impact on productivity. Constant phone checks can interrupt focus and reduce efficiency. It can take up to 23 minutes to refocus after a phone interruption. Effects on mental health. Excessive phone use is linked to anxiety, stress, and sleep problems. The constant stream of information can overwhelm and reduce attention spans. Digital well-being practices. Set specific times for checking the phone. Use features like Do Not Disturb or app usage limits. Engage in tech-free activities to reduce reliance on the phone. Positive uses of phones, productivity apps, reminders, educational resources. Staying connected with loved ones, especially in emergencies. By being more mindful of phone usage, individuals can reduce the negative impacts and foster a healthier relationship with their devices. Number 3. Bringing up exes. Discussing past relationships or bringing up exes can be a delicate subject in current relationships. It may arise naturally in conversation or during moments of conflict. Understanding the right way to approach this topic is key to maintaining trust and emotional security. While some may view it as a necessary step in understanding a partner's history, others might see it as unnecessary or even damaging to the current bond. The way ex-partners are brought into discussions and the timing can influence how this affects the relationship positively or negatively. Bringing up exes casually may not always be appropriate. Timing and context matter. Transparency versus privacy. It's important to balance openness with your partner while respecting boundaries. Not every detail about an ex needs to be shared. Motivation. Behind the conversation. Consider why you're bringing up your ex. Is it for clarity, comparison, or unresolved feelings? Reflect on your motives. Avoid comparisons. Comparing your current partner to an ex can lead to feelings of inadequacy or resentment. Avoid saying things that place them in competition. Healing versus reopening wounds. For some, talking about past relationships can be healing. However, for others, it may reopen emotional wounds, especially if the breakup was recent or painful. Focus on growth. If you do discuss exes, focus on personal growth and lessons learned, rather than dwelling on negative experiences. Partner's comfort level. Gauge how comfortable your partner is with the conversation. Some people may be fine with discussing the past, while others may find it unnecessary or hurtful. Trust and security. Bringing up exes in a trusting, secure relationship can be a learning experience, but in insecure relationships, it might increase doubts and insecurities. Use exes to strengthen the relationship. You can use experiences from past relationships to understand your partner better and improve your current relationship, if done thoughtfully and respectfully. Therapeutic conversations. In some cases, bringing up exes might be helpful in a therapeutic setting, helping both partners understand past patterns and work toward a healthier future. Number 4. Being rude to staff. Being rude to staff, whether in a workplace, restaurant, or any service environment, has far-reaching negative effects. It not only impacts the person on the receiving end, but also harms the overall atmosphere, productivity, and mental well-being of everyone involved. Respect and professionalism are key to fostering positive work environments and ensuring healthy interpersonal relationships. Impact on morale. Rude behavior diminishes the morale of staff, leading to decreased motivation and productivity. Customer-staff relationships. Rudeness creates a barrier between customers and staff, reducing the quality of service and communication. Workplace environment. A culture of disrespect can breed negativity, making the workplace toxic and stressful. Mental health. Being rude can have a detrimental effect on the mental health of staff, leading to anxiety, stress, and burnout. Reputation. Damage. Rudeness can tarnish the reputation of the company or individual, driving away customers or potential employees. Legal and ethical concerns. Prolonged rude or abusive behavior may lead to complaints, grievances, or even legal action in some cases. The power of kindness. A polite and respectful approach fosters collaboration, improves service quality, and strengthens relationships. Leadership responsibility. Leaders set the tone in organizations. Encouraging respectful interactions ensures a more harmonious and productive environment. Number 5. Being late. Punctuality is a valued trait in both personal and professional settings. However, being late is a common issue that affects productivity, trust, and relationships. Whether it's arriving late to work, Missing deadlines or showing up late to a social event, tardiness can have a variety of consequences that reflect poorly on an individual's reliability and discipline. Understanding the reasons behind lateness and addressing it effectively can enhance time management and foster a more organized and efficient lifestyle. Impact on first impressions. Consistently being late can create negative first impressions, signaling a lack of respect for others' time. Professional consequences. Lateness at work can lead to decreased productivity, missed opportunities, and disciplinary actions from employers. Relationship strain. Personal relationships can suffer when one person is habitually late, leading to frustration and feelings of being undervalued. Psychological factors. Lateness can be caused by poor time management, procrastination, or even underlying psychological issues like anxiety or perfectionism. Cultural differences. Some cultures have more flexible attitudes toward time, but in most professional and formal settings, punctuality is considered essential. Strategies to improve. Setting alarms, planning ahead, minimizing distractions, and recognizing the root cause of tardiness can help individuals improve their punctuality. Accountability. Taking responsibility for being late and making an effort to change is key to building a reputation for reliability and respect. Forgiveness and learning. Occasional lateness can be excused, but repeated tardiness should be seen as an area for self-improvement. By understanding the importance of punctuality and developing strategies to manage time better, individuals can improve their personal and professional relationships, leading to more success and respect in life. Number 6. Getting too personal. Too soon. When building new relationships, whether professional, romantic, or social, there's an unspoken balance of sharing personal information. Moving too quickly into deeply personal topics or getting too personal too soon can overwhelm the other person and lead to discomfort, awkwardness, or even a breakdown in trust. It's important to allow relationships to develop naturally and maintain appropriate boundaries early on. Importance of boundaries. Healthy boundaries protect emotional well-being and help establish trust. Rushing to share intimate details can make others feel uneasy or pressured. Social cues. Matter. Pay attention to the other person's reactions. Are they engaged, or do they seem uncomfortable? Adjust the level of personal disclosure based on the situation and the other person's comfort level. Stages of relationship development. Relationships typically progress through stages, starting with small talk and gradually moving to deeper topics. Skipping stages can disrupt the natural flow and make the relationship feel forced. Potential negative impact. Sharing too much too soon can lead to mistrust or misunderstanding. The other person may feel burdened by the information or assume the relationship is more intimate than it is. Emotional vulnerability. While vulnerability is key to strong relationships, it should be introduced slowly to avoid overwhelming others. Reserve deeper disclosures for when mutual trust has been established. Understanding context. The setting and nature of the relationship influence the level of disclosure that is appropriate, e.g., professional settings versus friendships. Reciprocity in sharing. Disclosures should be reciprocal. Both parties should feel comfortable sharing similar levels of personal information. Avoid making the conversation one-sided with excessive personal revelations. To foster healthy relationships, it's essential to be mindful of pacing personal disclosures, respecting boundaries, reading social cues, and progressing through relationship stages will lead to more meaningful, comfortable connections. Number 7. Being negative or complaining. Complaining and negativity are behaviors people often display when they feel frustrated, dissatisfied, or overwhelmed. While expressing dissatisfaction can be a way to release tension, frequent negativity can have harmful effects on one's mental health, relationships, and overall well-being. It's important to understand why people complain, how it impacts them and others, and strategies to reduce negative thinking or excessive complaining. Reasons for complaining. People complain as a way of venting frustration. It can stem from unmet expectations or feeling powerless. Complaining may also serve as a way to seek validation or sympathy from others. Negative effects of complaining. Constant negativity can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. It can affect relationships, making others feel drained or frustrated. Complaining creates a negative loop, where focusing on problems leads to more dissatisfaction. Impact on the brain. Repeated complaining can rewire the brain to make negative thinking a default pattern. Negativity can become a habit, making it harder to focus on positive aspects of life. Social contagion of negativity. Complaining can spread negativity to others, creating a negative environment. It can lead to group complaints, fostering a culture of blame and dissatisfaction. How to reduce complaining. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of life. Solution-oriented thinking. Instead of dwelling on problems, seek solutions. Mindfulness and self-awareness. Recognize negative thought patterns and redirect them. Limit exposure to negative environments or people. Constructive versus destructive complaining. Constructive complaining aims to address and solve problems. Destructive complaining focuses only on the negatives without seeking resolution. Benefits of positive thinking: improves mental health and reduces stress, strengthens relationships through empathy and support, increases resilience and problem-solving ability. Breaking the cycle: challenge negative thoughts with facts or alternative perspectives. Engage in activities that promote well-being like exercise or meditation. Surround yourself with positive influences. By understanding the reasons behind negative thinking and learning how to manage it, individuals can lead healthier, happier lives and foster more positive environments around them. Number 8. Overindulging in alcohol. Overindulging in alcohol, also known as binge drinking or excessive alcohol consumption, refers to the consumption of large amounts of alcohol in a short period, leading to intoxication. While moderate drinking may be socially acceptable, overindulgence can have serious health, social and legal consequences. Understanding the risks and effects of alcohol overindulgence is crucial for promoting responsible drinking habits and preventing harmful outcomes. Definition of overindulgence: consuming alcohol in amounts that exceed the recommended limits for men, 5 or more drinks, and women, 4 or more drinks, in about 2 hours. Health risks: includes liver damage, heart problems, weakened immune system and increased risk of cancer, especially with chronic overindulgence. Immediate effects: impaired judgment, loss of coordination, slurred speech, memory loss, and risk of alcohol poisoning. Long-term effects: addiction, alcoholism, mental health issues, depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and organ damage, liver, brain. Social consequences: can lead to damaged relationships, workplace issues, financial problems, and legal troubles, DUIs, public intoxication. Alcohol poisoning, a severe consequence of overindulgence, characterized by confusion, vomiting, seizures, slow or irregular breathing, and unconsciousness. It is a medical emergency. Psychological impact: overindulgence can contribute to mental health disorders, increase stress and lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms. Prevention strategies: limiting intake, pacing drinks, eating food while drinking, staying hydrated, and being aware of alcohol's effects. Legal consequences: Driving under the influence, DUI, public disturbances and other alcohol-related offences may result in legal penalties, including fines or jail time. Seeking help. Those struggling with alcohol overuse can seek counselling, join support groups, e.g. AA, or undergo treatment programs to manage addiction. Number 9. Being too cheap or flashy. In today's society, personal branding and appearances significantly impact how we are perceived by others. Striking the right balance between being frugal and showing off wealth is essential. This lesson will explore the potential downsides of being excessively cheap or overly flashy and will provide guidance on how to maintain a balanced approach. Understanding value, cheapness, often equated with low quality. Spending less can sometimes lead to purchasing inferior products. Flashiness can convey a lack of authenticity. Overemphasizing luxury can alienate others. Social perception, being too cheap, may lead to negative judgments about character, can affect relationships if perceived as inconsiderate. Being too flashy may invite envy or resentment, can be seen as trying too hard to impress. Financial implications, cheap spending. Short-term savings may lead to long-term costs, e.g., poor quality items that need replacement. Flashy spending. Overspending can lead to debt and financial strain. Quality versus quantity. Focus on quality. Investing in fewer high-quality items can be more economical and fulfilling. Mindful spending. Consider the purpose and value of purchases instead of their price tag. Cultural and contextual factors. Different cultures may interpret cheapness and flashiness in varied ways. Understanding the context is crucial. Personal branding, authenticity. Being true to oneself can foster genuine connections, regardless of spending habits. Professional settings. Dressing appropriately for occasions without overdoing it shows confidence and respect. Finding balance. Assess needs versus wants, distinguishing between essential and non-essential purchases. Set a budget. Create a spending plan that allows for both quality items and occasional indulgences without going overboard. Striving for a balanced approach can enhance personal relationships and financial well-being. It's essential to evaluate spending habits and understand their broader implications on life. Number 10. Not being yourself. In a world that often values conformity and social acceptance, many individuals struggle with the pressure to fit in or meet external expectations. This can lead to a disconnect between one's true self and the persona they project to others. Not being yourself can manifest in various aspects of life, including behavior, appearance, and decision-making. Understanding the implications of this behavior is crucial for personal growth and emotional well-being. Definition and context. Explain what it means to not be yourself. Discuss the social and cultural pressures that contribute to this behavior. Causes peer pressure and social expectations, fear of rejection or judgment, desire for acceptance or approval. Effects on mental health, increased anxiety and stress. Feelings of emptiness and lack of authenticity, potential for depression and low self-esteem. Identity crisis, the struggle to maintain a consistent identity, difficulty in understanding one's values and beliefs. Impact on relationships, superficial connections due to a lack of authenticity, challenges in forming genuine relationships, self-discovery and authenticity, importance of self-reflection to understand true values. Encouragement to embrace individuality and uniqueness, strategies for being yourself, practicing self-acceptance and self-love, surrounding oneself with supportive individuals, setting personal boundaries to protect one's true self. Emphasize the importance of being true to oneself. Highlight the benefits of living authentically for personal fulfillment and healthier relationships. This lesson can help individuals recognize the value of authenticity and the importance of embracing their true selves, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Number 11. Oversharing. Oversharing refers to the act of disclosing excessive personal information in social settings, whether in person or online. While sharing experiences and feelings can help build connections, oversharing can lead to discomfort, misunderstandings, and privacy concerns. In today's digital age, where social media plays a significant role in communication, understanding the boundaries of sharing is more critical than ever. Definition: oversharing is revealing more personal information than is appropriate for the situation. Forms of oversharing: in-person conversations, social media posts, e.g., Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blogs or personal websites. Reasons for oversharing: seeking validation or sympathy, desire for connection and intimacy, lack of awareness of social boundaries. Consequences: social discomfort. Others may feel awkward or overwhelmed. Reputation damage. Professional or personal reputations can be affected. Privacy risks. Personal information can be misused or lead to identity theft. Recognizing oversharing. Assess the context of the conversation or platform. Gauge the reactions of others. Reflect on the necessity of the information shared. Setting boundaries. Determine what information is private and what is appropriate to share. Consider the audience and their comfort levels. Managing online presence. Be mindful of what you post on social media. Regularly review privacy settings and friend lists. Alternatives to oversharing. Share general experiences rather than specific details. Focus on positive aspects of life without delving into deep personal issues. Learning to listen. Engage in conversations that encourage mutual sharing without forcing personal disclosures. Seek professional help. If oversharing becomes a pattern linked to emotional distress, consider talking to a mental health professional. Understanding and recognizing the fine line between sharing and oversharing is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and protecting personal privacy. By being mindful of what we share and with whom, we can foster deeper connections while safeguarding our boundaries. Number 12. Forgetting to show gratitude. Gratitude is a fundamental aspect of human relationships and personal well-being. It involves recognizing and appreciating the kindness and support we receive from others. However, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, many people forget to express gratitude. This oversight can lead to strained relationships, decreased happiness, and a lack of fulfillment. Understanding the importance of gratitude and the consequences of neglecting it can help individuals foster stronger connections and improve their overall mental health. Lesson in Points definition of gratitude. Understanding what gratitude means and its significance in interpersonal relationships. Psychological benefits: increased happiness and satisfaction. Reduced feelings of depression and anxiety. Impact on relationships. Strengthening bonds with friends, family, and colleagues. Promoting positive interactions and reducing conflicts. Consequences of neglect: strained relationships due to feelings of unappreciation, increased likelihood of misunderstandings and resentment. Practicing gratitude: simple ways to express gratitude daily, e.g., thank you notes, verbal acknowledgements. Keeping a gratitude journal to reflect on positive experiences. Cultural perspectives. How different cultures view and practice gratitude. The role of gratitude in social norms and traditions, encouraging a gratitude mindset. Tips for cultivating gratitude as a habit. The importance of modeling gratitude for others. Long-term benefits. Lasting impacts on mental health and life satisfaction. Enhancing resilience and coping mechanisms during difficult times. Recap of the importance of expressing gratitude. Encouragement to make gratitude a regular practice for personal and relational growth. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights on the latest trends.